Hello everyone and welcome to Shiju's Chronicles. If you're new here, thank you for clicking to watch this video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your continued support. So today, drum roll. Okay, I hope I can find the sound to insert there. We're going to be exploring and checking out F1 visa questions and answers. So we have some community members, subscribers on this channel who have been kind enough to share their F1 visa experience and story with us. So they recently had their F1 visa interview and they decided to share this story with me. And I was like, yeah, can I share this with fellow subscribers, fellow community members? And they were like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And I was like, hey, thank you. So we're going to be taking a look at their transcript today. And hopefully somebody out there might benefit from this and learn how to respond to certain questions. If you're struggling with okay, how do I respond to this question? What do I say? Or something like that. Maybe this might give you some additional insight. I'm sure there are a lot of other responses out there, but you never can tell. You can benefit from this as well. So for the most part, I'll be removing pleasantries such as good morning, pass your I-20 and passport from the transcript. And I'll also be using fake names. So if you see a name like Anita and you're like, oh, Anita, maybe I know one Anita. Nah, I'm using fake names, okay? It could be anybody. And if you have recently interviewed and you want to share your experience with others, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram at IEChronicles or send me an email right here. I'm going to put that in the description and it's right here on the screen for you to check out. Now, before we dive right in, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Click that subscribe button staring at you if you are watching without subscribing. So let's start with our first transcript.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day.
Annie was approved, y'all. Annie was approved. So why was Annie approved? Okay, and a question I posed to everyone that sent their transcripts to me was like, why do you think you were approved, or why do you think you were denied? I tried to get their insight first because they were there at the time of the interview. So Annie thinks she was approved because she was upfront and confident with her responses, and because she had sufficient funding from legit sources, and she had 2 bank statements from her mom and dad. And I actually kind of agree too, because if you notice Annie's responses, it's it oozed of confidence. I mean, that was one of the things I kind of noticed with the transcript. So when I was reading it, it kind of flowed, I was like, oh, this is a bold response. You're starting your response with, this might be cliche, but the US is one of the most popular study destinations. So you're telling the video, I know maybe this is an overused an overused comment, but the US is one of the most popular study destinations. And also the fact that she was upfront to the fact that her 2 siblings are in the US and they were one of our big influences. It's she said yes, so it would be an easy transition for me because I have an existing support system. Yeah, she was not hiding the fact that her 2 siblings were here. Some other folks would hide their family members coming to the US. So maybe that worked in her favor. You never can tell. Sometimes you never know these things. Plus, it's actually evidence that she's knowledgeable. I mean, look at her response with the live on requirement aspect of the question where they were like, where will you be staying? And she was like, yeah, I'll be staying in the university housing. There's a live-on campus requirement for first-year students. Like, I mean, she knows her stuff. So congratulations, Annie. Wish you the very best. Now let's check out our second person, Anita.
With an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings, but now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut
Whew, y'all, Anita's interview was long and intense. When I was reading it, I was like, oh my gosh. Girl, you did good. You really tried persevering through all that lengthy interview questions. And I'm saying this because she did say that there were more questions, but she did not remember. Like, she did not fully remember all that she was asked. She said they asked her way more questions than she's able to provide. But because, you know, it was in the heat of the moment and everything was going, she can't fully, like, you know, remember everything. But congratulations to her on getting that visa, first of all, after such intense drilling. And a lot of times I've seen concerns from older folks who think that, oh, maybe they will not be able to like get a visa for like a master's degree because they are doing it, you know, a while after graduating from school and all. But Anita is evidence that even if you've been out of school for a long time, you can still get that visa. And when I asked her that, why did she think, you know, she was approved and all, she was like, to be honest, she's not sure of why she thinks she was approved, but she thinks that there was some sort of consistency in her response because some of those questions were asked like repeatedly in different ways. So they were similar questions, but they were asked in different ways, and our responses were somehow consistent throughout, and also perhaps because of our career trajectory. So, you know, she has been on like a similar career path for a while, so she thinks maybe that helped our case, and she was honest and truthful in her response, and she got better as the interview continued. So with our first question, she just said that our first question, like what caused and why, kind of like, I guess like she was a bit shaky and fidgety when she was responding to that question, and it could be a bit evident because of the way she responded. She thinks like the question that did it was a response to like, why have you decided to pursue a master's at this time? So she was like, that response came out of nowhere. It wasn't something that she had planned for before, but she thinks that response helped her because she saw the views, I guess, facial expression when she responded, and she was like, I believe that a master's degree will help me advance in my field and make me more competitive. As someone who graduated with an HND, I recognize how difficult it can be to leverage and advance with such a degree in my field in Nigeria. Therefore, a master's is the decision for me. I actually like this response. Like, why a master's degree at this time? So yeah, that's Anita's interview, y'all. She got the visa. We're happy for her. Now on to the next person.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs.
Pan was denied, y'all. Pan was denied. I know it's sad, but why do you think Pan was denied a visa? Pan did say that they prepared really well for the interview, but they were a bit shaken going in, and they did forget some of their scripts, and they just could not fully recollect some things. So some of my theories on why Pan did not possibly get this visa, one could be that they did not provide a convincing and concrete reason for wanting to study the course, because this is actually their second degree. So they already have a bachelor's degree in economics. Just provide that background information about Pan in case you did not take note of that in the profile. And they did say that I decided to pursue another degree in computer science because it will equip me with the necessary skills for today's society. All courses will equip you with the necessary skills for today's society. Like, give a tangible reason for wanting to pursue this course. So tech is the reigning thing now and a fast expanding field. Therefore, computer science will help me be more marketable. I don't really see like a convincing or personal reason for wanting to study computer science. And for their response to what will you do after graduating, they did say that after my bachelor's, I would like to return to my country. If opportunity allows, I would like to gain some work experience in my dream company in Amazon. See that? You said you'd like to return back to your country. But if opportunity allows, you would like to gain some work experience in your dream country. In your dream company, Amazon. Of course, I guess Amazon is expanding their base in Nigeria, Africa as a whole. But from this response, I'm already getting like the jackpot intent from it, which for a non-immigrant visa, that might be your intent deep down, but that should not be the intent that you're communicating. You just said you like to return to your home country, but yeah, you are talking about Amazon. Like, my first thought process would be, maybe this person wants to remain in the US, and eventually I plan to start my own tech startup, and I believe a bachelor's degree and experience would put me in a better position to start my own firm. But you already have a bachelor's degree, so like, I don't know, I just feel like there are like some contradictory graduation plans here. This is just my theory. If you have any contradictory analysis of this, please put it in the description.
You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And
Azan got approved, y'all. I decided to put Azan's interview as the last one because I don't know, it just felt kind of chill and unique to me. I mean, all these interviews are actually unique, to be honest. Every single one of this. And if you notice, I included the pleasantry in Azan's interview because I kind of feel like it kind of sets the tone for a lot of things, like, you know, hello, how are you? And Azan was like, doing fine, and you? And then the viewer was not like, I'm fine as well, you don't look so good, anything wrong? Like, viewer is asking you if anything is wrong. At first, I know my first thought process would be like, is this a trap? Are you trying to get me to talk? But Azan just responded like, just a bit nervous, nothing's wrong, thanks for asking. Like, yeah, Azan was chill. When I asked Azan about why he thinks his visa was approved, he said that he's not 100% sure as well, but he thinks because he is fully funded, one, that kind of played a role in it. It felt like the view also played a role because the view was nice and calm and patient, because Azan said that he talks slowly, like he has a speech impediment, so the view was actually calm and listening, you know, following along with him. Part of the interview that actually kind of surprised me was Azan's response, like, to the post-study plan question. Was like, so the viewer was like, so what's your post-study plan? And Azan was like, to be honest, I'm still unsure of my future plans, but I would ultimately like to be a professor. So I will most likely apply for a PhD after I graduated and do postdoc afterwards to gain additional research experience. Hopefully, while in my master's program, I can gain more clarity and be more sure of my post-study plans. And the VO smiles and said, I'll be approving your visa. You know, I feel like, I don't know, to be honest, like, I feel like that was just a really chill interview. It was like smooth. They didn't ask too many questions. And Azan was actually quite honest about post-study plans. I know, like, even when I was prepping for my visa, I think one of the things that folks told me was like, even if you're not sure, find something to say about your post-study plan. Of course, I was not asked that question. But the fact that Azan actually still put it there, like, to be honest, I'm still unsure of my future plans, but I would ultimately like to be a professor. Like, I felt like they had a conversation. Like, this felt more like a conversation, not like an interview. And Azan's interview is one of those interviews that you envy and you're like, oh, this is nice, this is chill. I mean, I envied my own interview too. It was easy. But if you've not seen my F1 application and interview experience, definitely check it out. The link is in the description box. But yeah, best of luck to everyone prepping for their visa interview. I hope this video has been helpful. If more people share, I would also share as well. I'll make another video and share with you. I might not analyze this time. I might just share the transcript, or I would analyze. You never can tell. If you want me to keep analyzing, let me know if you found it helpful, because I'm not 100% sure if I have a straightforward answer as to why everyone was denied or approved, because myself, sometimes I'm confused. I'm like, oh, this response was good, so why were they denied? But, you know, I'm not the BO. They know what they are looking for. There are also some other factors that might not have been divulged to me that might, you know, be behind the screen in front of the video. So yeah, with that, we come to the end of this video for today. If you find it helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're watching without subscribing. And if you're looking for scholarship opportunities, I have a lot of videos on my channel. I have a lot of things I post on Facebook, on Instagram, so check this video description to learn more about all those opportunities. Till next time, I remain your wonderful host. I don't know what I'm trying to do, but yeah, have a great week, y'all. Bye.